Seasons. They come and go. Some are better than others.
Wait, what come and go?
What come and go?
Seasons come and go. Some are better than others.
Oh, okay.
Which
I
of the
agree.
better seasons?
What a great fucking start. Like, you just...
I agree. The seasons do
Hang
come
on.
and go.
What are the seasons that are better than others?
I don't know.
Summer's better than all of them.
So, that's racist, as far as I'm concerned.
Where do you think
It
you got
isn't.
this footage from?
Seasons.com.
Probably, actually, yeah.
I just...
Freeseasonfootage.com.
I remember seeing the beginning of this video and being like, yeah, this is happening. This is just such a great beginning to a Tonald video. So emotional. I'm so hooked already. Like, I'm up for a roller coaster ride.
Seasons. They come and go. Some are better than others. The worst season to be a gamer is summer. It's the barren wasteland of nothingness.
What?
Is that even true?
The barren wasteland? Is he saying about releases, I'm guessing?
I play on PC, so that's never been true. There's always
Yeah. Well, isn't he supposed to be a fucking PC gamer too?
I don't even know what he is. He's fucking something.
Planet he's from.
I don't
all
understand.
major
Yeah,
releases-
he's some alien from another world. Then
I thought we
He's
established that he was like the father of the Cosmic Chicken.
No, Cosmic Chicken outclasses everything.
No, the Cosmic Chicken... it was the Cosmic Chicken birthed the Cosmic Egg, and from the Cosmic Egg hatched Tonald.
And there's like,
Somebody
I
should
believe
make
there's
a
a
quiz or
positive
something.
charge of Tonald and a negative one. Like the it creature and the turtle. Cosmic
Or the
turtle.
duality of Tonald.
Yeah, he's like the golem one and the godly one.
duality of tonal.
One was born from the egg, the other congealed in a cave. I can't remember. It's hard to keep the law straight, okay? And you never know quite which one you're watching in a video, I guess.
Time all major releases come to a screeching halt as we wait for these desolate hot months to pass. Right around April, the industry goes into full quarantine mode until Broketober and the holidays, leaving gamers twiddling their fingers or staring at walls.
Twiddling their fingers.
Twiddling their fingers.
Well, their thumbs specifically, but their fingers sort of, yes.
People twiddle fingers?
Our
Yeah.
thumbs fingers.
Aren't they?
I think I've heard they are. I've heard they count
I
because you
don't-
have 10 fingers.
Look, I don't think I've ever heard the expression sitting there twiddling your fingers. I feel like that's just...
Sitting there fingering your twiddles.
Oh, gee. You took it to a different place.
Thumbing your fingers.
October and the holidays, leaving gamers twiddling their fingers or
Also, you're never twiddling your thumbs on PC, because if you ever are looking for a new game, there's about 10 billion you haven't played yet.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's like if your hands are in front of you, like you twiddle your thumbs because your hands are in front of you together. Your fingers are interlaced in front of you. You've got your arms down on the desk, and you're twiddling your thumbs in like a circle. It's fidgeting essentially, waiting.
Right.
What does twiddling even mean? And why is it a word that
All
only
right, I know.
applies to
All right.
thumbs?
Well, Jay is a virgin. We have to explain to him what
Mhm.
twiddling means.
Go for it.
We're not going. No, we can't. This is YouTube. We can't talk.
twist, move, or fiddle with something, typically in a purposeless or nervous way.
Demonetized.
or staring at walls to pass the time. It's best to have a few big games on the back.
Staring at walls to pass the time? What the hell? Total.
What an exciting life that Tonal leads.
He never replays games. He only plays the new games once and then he stares at the wall.
How does that pass the time?
doesn't
exactly?
play-
I was going to say, surely that makes it harder to pass the time. You'd be like, oh, this wall is not interesting compared to... I could be playing anything.
Man, if only the time was going faster. I could look at a wall.
Why is he such a strange person?
He could be
Games,
Nancy in The
leaving
Last of
gamers
Us.
twiddling their fingers or
That's a
staring at
reference
walls
no
to
one gets.
pass the time. It's best to have a few big games on the back burner going into summer so that you can make it through without driving yourself to the point of insanity.
What the
You know
fuck?
you can buy
What
games
world
from
do you
that.
live in where you're losing...
What is your problem, mate? Holy fuck.
You know that you could buy games in the summer?
Trying to
They don't
stave
have to
off...
be
Well,
new.
first off, that's bullshit. That's not how it works.
He's
I get
staving
like
off
6
insanity.
games every month only from Humble Bundle.
Yeah. And there's no way that everyone has played all big releases. That's just not a thing. Or at least not completed anyway.
There are more games that you could possibly ever play.
Yeah. he's talking about staving off insanity because he's played them all.
He's that much of a pro gamer.
Fucking pro gamer, okay?
Poor man.
Anthem was supposed to carry me through this tedious hellhole of a season.
What the fuck, dude?
Was it supposed to?
This hellhole of a season.
Just gonna have to look at a wall, man.
That's the only result you have once Anthem fails you.
I envisioned myself as happy as I was the day Diablo 2 came out, settling in on this great adventure as I soared through the skies of Anthem. Starting in February, I'd spend the next 6 months in an orgasmic euphoria.
Oh no. Oh no, he's the word.
No. Why is this a thing?
Are you writing that down?
How could I
of course
not?
he is. That is awesome. In a bad way.
Hang on. What? Okay. What makes good rats? Why is that there? Who said that?
You need to rewatch this once it's up.
Oh man.
Our own selves. That's Brown Table,
boy.
Jay. That is Brown Table that came
Oh,
from.
good. Wait, it's not the video that I've seen, is it?
Probably not. It was like an old one, I think.
Oh, okay. Is he the one who's got the video that's called like what makes a good art film, and the thumbnail is the Joker from Suicide Squad with the word subjectivity under him?
Oh god, I didn't even notice that, but that's the video we responded to.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's a coincidence.
Oh, take us home, Tonald.
Slaying my enemies, finding epic treasures, and hunting down the game's most challenging and engrossing content. My friends and I would be rejoicing in the cycle of never-ending, evolving content in a futuristic fantasy sci-fi setting with big dinosaurs, robots, high-powered weapons, and the most amazing fast-paced gameplay on the planet. Little did I know, Anthem would end up
Wait,
turning
what was
into a
that?
big
Was that a skip on his video?
I think it just the music stopped for dramatic effect. Like he was making it sound like so great, and then he was like, duh, but it wasn't.
Well, for me, it clearly just like skipped. There was like a skip in the footage or something.
and the most
Like, the
amazing
audio just-
fast-paced gameplay on the planet. Little did I know, Anthem would end up turning into a big pile of poo-poo. Anthem
Do you think he originally said shit and he's like, oh god, I gotta get
Yeah, oh no, I don't want to get into.
I don't want to get demonetized, but I say poo poo. Anthem is a big pile of poo poo. I can't not write that down, Tonald. How dare you?
A big pile of the poo-poo.
Hell yeah, man.
Big pile of twiddle.
Doo-doo all over the game.
Again, should never, ever, ever stop making videos. The well of knowledge and
I
entertainment.
love you.
ruined my plans to be happy this summer. And
Ruined my
Oh,
plans
that was
to be
your
happy.
only plan. Your only plan this summer was to play a video game. Are you 12?
No, Rags. It was much simpler than that. He had a list that said "Be happy," and Anthem ruined it.
Damn. He crumples up his list, which is just one piece of paper with one thing at the top that says "Be happy." He crumples it up
happy
and throws it in his
bracket.
wastebasket.
In brackets, Anthem.
Anthem. This is the way.
instead,
To
I
remind
feel the
himself
cold
what game it is supposed to be to make him happy.
Oh my god, it's his face.
Anthem ruined my plans to be happy this summer. Instead, I feel the cold
It's a
dagger
law.
of boredom stab me in the back every single day.
Why has he done this? Why is there footage of him walking around his kitchen?
Wake up. I was so bored today,
Big
I
fucking
decided I was
kitchen-
going to play
kitchen.
League of Legends again and get back
Okay.
on the grind to diamond.
What?
Okay, you had a
Nice,
good game
nice.
and you were really
Humble
proud of
brag.
it, and so you wanted to show everybody that you were super good at League of Legends that one time. Okay.
How can you be trying to keep up a YouTube channel and find yourself in a situation where you just have nothing to do?
I don't understand. Like, literally, Anthem was his only option this summer. Like, all that summer it came out. Like, come on, dude. There are other
that was it.
games.
Maybe
was
he's like
so-
deeply in debt and can only buy one game. And now he's fucked and has to play League of Legends again. It's free to play.
I just love the idea. It's like I went
That's my
back to
theory.
League of like it's like an ex-wife or something.
I fucking hate this game. The desperation got so bad that I went to my local
What is
Walmarts
this?
and started rummaging through
Oh.
the discount bargain bin.
What
Why
the
are you
fuck
playing
is
it?
wrong
Why don't
with
you just go to Steam?
Go for your fucking Steam list, you
Yeah, go to Steam and just look at all of the shit that you haven't played yet. Why don't you just ask your friends? Oh well, I mean, if you had, well, fuck. Ask random people on Reddit what games they've been playing or something. I don't know.
I just picture him like a meth addict, like scratching his arm while going through all of these like bargain bins. Like, I need something, anything, and you're like, dude, this like
Anything to play.
you'll probably find games cheaper online. I'm even kidding.
There I was, neck deep in the stink of $5 discount PC games like Hellboy and Big Rigs.
There's no fucking way this happened.
I doubt he found fucking big rigs in these kind of times in a fucking Walmart.
This story isn't real. This didn't happen. This is bullshit.
Of course it isn't.
Games he likes that he can play. Does he not have any of those?
Nope.
Oh my.
Yeah, we all know Big Rigs was a bad game that came out like fucking years ago. Fuck me.
Maybe, just maybe, can Toilet Tycoon bring me the sanctuary?
I'm sorry.
What is happening?
Why would you?
What am I looking
There are
at?
so many amazing games to play, dude. I don't
He
understand.
went for Toilet Tycoon, I guess, because he wanted to make a joke. Good job, Tonald.
You did
It's
it.
funny because it has poop in it.
You did say it was
Like
a
all
poop.
good toilet should.
I'm looking for.
What are you doing with your life?
What are you doing? You poor man. Don't kill
What is this
yourself.
video?
That
What
was
is this?
funny, but I can't tell if it was ironic or not.
Such a bizarre man. Happening.
Holy shit, someone save me.
Why are you playing all of these horrible
Just don't play
games?
it.
Okay,
I think
also
we know
brought
why
home
he's playing this
Catfight.
game.
Let's see if this one's gonna be good.
Is he just like looking for some of the worst games of all time now? Are these even on PC? Like,
Yeah, this has got to be
Sure,
the bit.
yeah.
as if like I guess this is just the midpoint. There's gonna be like a rising point here.
Genuine question. Do you think he thinks his audience is going to think that this is all true?
I don't know.
I think some of them would believe it, and that he
Look
would
at
believe that some of
comments.
them would believe it. I don't know.
I don't know where this video is going.
What is this?
Oh my god. Have you looked at the comments?
No, why?
The top comment, the top comments are just like, the hate mongers of the toxic brood stand behind you, Lord Captain Admiral Tonald.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Lord Captain
the-
Admiral Tonald.
Seasons.
That's the second top comment.
1 month ago.
And there's just a reply that says, but anyways, guys.
But anyways, guys.
I like to think that 60% of his active audience are now EFAPers.
It's 100%.
Join more of us. He's our favorite content creator. We all are desperate to
him
see
so
new
much.
videos. Praise Tonald.
So how about Dontrell the Dolphin 3? I mean, 3 games means that the first 2 must have been great. This game has to be good, right?
Everyone go find that comment. Don't do anything else. Don't post anything there. Just find that comment and thumb it up.
Welcome
It's right under the
to
video.
Trailland, a world of jade greenery, great mountains,
I'm scared right now. I'm legit scared.
sands of geometric dunes, and valleys of radiant
Is this when Tonald's trying to be creative? Is that what's happening?
I don't know.
gemstones.
Oh, kill me. Wait a second. Holy shit. Steam is having a sale.
That never happens.
Yeah. Wait, Steam has sales?
What? As if. Oh, hey, Pummel Pie.
Look at all those games. Divinity
Here's-
Original Sin is $27. What a steal!
What is he trying to do with this video? What is happening?
I don't know.
So the first thing I did was pick up Portal 2 for 99 cents, which is the best deal ever.
How have you
not
not
played
played
Portal
Portal
2? Everyone's played Portal 2.
I haven't
and I've
played Portal
2.
Oh, Rags, you gotta play Portal 2. Oh.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You don't exist anymore.
Oof.
I just didn't care.
Well, that's no excuse.
No, yeah, it is.
Jay is shunning you, Rags. What are you gonna do about it? Jay is shunning you. Are you gonna do anything about it? Are you gonna do something?
Oh, I mean, celebrate, grab a drink, what?
Watch Lord of the Rings. There's a lot of options you got.
I then proceeded to buy Broforce for $3.74, which turned out to be one.
These are all games that came out ages ago. What the fuck? You could have gotten these anyway. I don't understand. This doesn't match your stupid story about how there's nothing to play.
On sale.
That's not. You can still.
There aren't any free-to-play games on Steam.
I refuse to believe he had nothing in his library that he could play. Fucking get an emulator.
One of the best co-op experiences I have ever had, and Mirror, which is a game about hot, naked animation.
She is not naked.
She's not. Yeah, she's not naked.
No.
She's given it a. I mean, this is a starting point, if anything.
She's
There's
getting
a
there.
face on her vagina.
Does yours not have one?
Oh, it has the normal number. It has 3.
Chicks, match 3 puzzles, and bondage.
What's happening? This has been the most bizarre collection of everything in the video ever. Him.
Yeah. No, for real though, this game actually has a really entertaining story, and it's quite good. I'm serious. Look at the user score. Just don't show it to the kiddos.
Oh, that must be true.
How did I miss out on One Shot? One Shot is one of the most heartwarming, cute, and lovable stories ever portrayed in a 2D adventure game. Honestly,
All right.
I cried. I'm not gonna say anything else. Go in.
He does
All
feel,
right.
okay? You monsters. He does feel.
Blind and have your mind blown. Another puzzle game I picked up was The Room, created in 2012, and
The Room is actually pretty awesome.
Yeah, I
I've
have that
heard
on my
of it.
phone. Good shit.
for the price of a handful of Jolly Ranchers, you can get your hands on a great brain teaser with a nifty aesthetic. The success of this mystery puzzler
Or I
spawned
could
two
have
additional
a
games,
bag of
Room
Jolly
2 and Room
Ranchers.
3, which were also critically acclaimed.
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
Well, shouldn't have bought this game.
Is he going to talk
Or
about
this
Anthem,
one.
you think?
What is happening?
I don't know. I don't know what to say even. Like, there's just things happening on my screen. I'm just getting more drunk.
Like a disturbing ramble.
Goddamn AAA game fooled me again. Back to the good games. Battle Block Theater.
Though it does feel like this is probably the most real I've ever heard him be. Good way.
Yeah, it's kind of
Or making
Odd.
up a fake story about his summer
Well-
that didn't happen.
Yeah, but like compared to the fucking clinical way he usually does his videos, where he's like,
Yes.
Anthem is a game. But in this one, he's like trying to make jokes really badly. And you're like, oh, look at him go.
tried.
Pats on the head.
Contender for the most brilliant indie game ever. Okay, so BRT is a theater comedy platform game where you run through obstacle courses for the amusement of a gang of devious cats. The opening scene is 3 minutes of pure gold.
Now, one fine morning, Hattie and pals set out for a new, exciting adventure. What fan time? Everyone was screaming like, "Help me! Splash! Splash!"
Looks
And there was this
delightful.
huge whale like,
It's actually pretty fun. I played that game. when it
Yeah,
came
I've
out.
only heard good things about Battle Block Theater.
Oh.
It's really funny.
It's
Hilarious,
the game.
fun, great modes, poop jokes, and co-op that ruins
Poop
friendships.
jokes.
Since we're on the trend of puzzle
Poo-poo
games,
jokes.
Baba Is You, the game where fart sounds play whenever you move.
I'm not sure.
It's
He
a
did a
great
joke.
game. The Witcher 3
He really likes his poop jokes. Holy shit. A
We
lot.
call that
He's a man of culture,
scatological
Tonald is.
humor.
3 Game of the Year edition, $15, just saying. How does one describe Return of the Obra Dinn? It's a 3-dimensional, 2-color palette mystery puzzle game that takes place on an Indian merchant ship with a unique art design and where everything is a clue. You wander the ship with a book and a pocket watch to ascertain the fate of the ship's 60 crew members and passengers. By examining their final few
Wait, is the point of this that Anthem almost ruined his summer and that these games saved his summer?
I guess. That's what I'm gathering. It's like,
Oh.
oh, look at all those awesome games I could get on the Steam sale you probably
So
never
you-
heard about. What?
All
So
right.
he just he put Anthem in so that people would click on it. but
Yeah,
it's not
yeah,
about
I
Anthem.
think that's it. All right, we cracked it.
Well, All right.
few moments with the Pocket Watch, you can identify them and the cause of their demise. This is my favorite mystery detective game, alongside
Noir.
Noir, which also happens to be 65% off. Tie the ties.
Yeah, but it doesn't work for some people because the fucking social club gets in the way, and so you have to pirate it like I did to make it work properly, even though you bought it.
Allegedly.
Tasmanian Tiger, the only platform game where you can ride on the top of a big-ass gorilla and blow up motorcycles with a rope. Sign me up. More boobs. Celeste's touching story, perfect controls, and satisfying puzzles may remind you of games that you've played before, but then proceeds to blow them out of the water. That's what games are supposed to do. Take something that we all know and love and build on it so that the end product is better. Celeste raises the bar in that fashion and then some. Just when you think you've got the hang of the game, it'll throw some sort of curveball at you. It starts off pretty easy, and then you think to yourself, okay, I got this. But then it ramps up to ludicrous levels as the game goes on.
Fuck! Man, that's fucking ludicrous.
No! Ah! Wait, what? What's that? What a strange boy.
I think this is what happens when he's like, he's told to do whatever comes to mind. Like, this is an utterly bizarre video. What?
If you're anything like me, your death count when you finish the game is going to be in the hundreds. But every challenge is fair, I would argue. The controls are so precise that if you die, you can't help but blame yourself, so it doesn't really feel that bad. Despite the low pixel count as well,
Alright.
Celeste looks fantastic. These games are really hard to get right. You can find plenty of good indie games on Steam, and some of them do a lot right, but Celeste does everything.
Everything.
Right. All for the
Did
third
you say
cost of
despite the low
standard,
pixel
way
count,
less
as if that wasn't a stylistic choice?
I guess?
Like, okay.
satisfying AAA game.
Flying around it is even better. Now I'm jealous.
Okay, I think I'm going back to Celeste. This game sucks. Great games
Wait, what?
Okay.
Why does it say... Okay.
can get even cheaper though. Rain World is one of those games, it's strange. You play as this cat that has to survive in this vicious ecosystem of hunters and hunted. You're dropped into the world with no explanation, save for a couple moving pictures, expected to figure out where to go and what to do, so you scavenge around for a bit, you try to find something to eat, then you get killed all the time, nothing makes sense. The rain...
What a weird pitch for a game.
What is happening?
What is this game? Is this true? Like, what he's just said about all of this?
My
mind is getting blown. I'm trying to, like, what?
Is one of those games, it's strange. You play as this cat that has to survive in this vicious ecosystem of hunters and hunted. You're dropped into the world with no explanation, save for a couple moving pictures, expected to figure out where to go and what to do, so you scavenge around for a bit, you try to find something to eat, then you get killed all the time, nothing...
I can't believe he just casually says, like, a world of the hunters and hunted, with pictures to explain stuff, but you don't really get it. You're a cat. Also, you died. You're like, what is happening? Like,
oh man, I sure want to play it right now.
Like, honestly, this is probably the most bizarre pitch for a game I've ever heard, because I'm just like, it sounds like it's something. I don't know.
This is a game.
Giving this as the pitch to, like, the potential developers who might pick up the IP.
Before the game was made, this is what they were told. It's like, this is what we're trying to make, okay? It's like, you don't know what's going on, you're a cat, you die.
He's actually reading this directly from the description in Steam.
Makes sense. The rain will come down, you have to hibernate or something. It's frustrating to figure it out. But I will tell you that Rain World is one of the most fascinating little gems out there that you should not miss. Its beauty is without...
Yeah, he hasn't lost all of his, like, weird fucking intonations.
...out bounds. The game is almost entrancing to some extent to look at with its dynamic music score and creative screen design.
Hang on, the game is almost entrancing to some extent to look at.
Almost trancing to some extent. Thanks. That really that helps. Almost trancing to some extent. Oh, thanks.
Plenty, you just have to play it.
I want to go back to hear him say that.
No, don't go back.
Tell you that Rain World is one of the most fascinating little gems out there that you should not miss. Its beauty is without bounds. The game is almost entrancing to some extent
The game is almost entrancing to some extent.
Beauty is without bounds.
To other extents,
Almost
not so
entrancing
much.
To some extent.
Oh, beautiful stuff.
To look at with its dynamic music score and creative screen design. I can't explain it.
Creative screen design.
Dynamic music score.
Right.
You just have to play it. A game doesn't have to have a million pixels on the screen to be beautiful.
What are you saying?
All the games have the same amount
problem?
It doesn't have to have a million pixels to be beautiful. Just Bilbo Baggins quote right there.
Depends on your resolution, doesn't it? Not so much the game, but what resolution you set it to.
It sounds like such a parent tells their child that you don't have to have a million pixels to be beautiful.
It sounds like the fucking motivational quote at the end of like a Disney movie about games that come to life. It sounds like fucking from the end of Wreck-It Ralph they would say that.
World demonstrates that a game can present a mood and an aesthetic that is so powerful that it draws you in without needing any bells and whistles. Rain World is phenomenal, yet its strange physics and controls and difficulty will likely turn off many people before they give it a chance, but anyone who's stuck with this game will probably agree with me that it's something truly special. Undertale could quite possibly be the best game for $10 ever. It's one of those games that is impossible to explain, you just have to experience it for yourself.
I just want to
For
fuck
me,
the
this
goat
was a
mom. That's all I want.
life-changing game that becomes quite the mind fuck as it begins to break down the fourth wall and do all this crazy shit, so you're left wondering what the hell is going on half the time as you cycle endlessly in a state of paranoia, excitement, and downright confusion. The only thing I could possibly relate it to is the feeling I got when I played Earthbound back in the day, kind of, maybe a little bit.
What, Tuesday?
These games for me represent a willingness to take chance, something expensive AAA games often never do. When I look at a game like Mechazoo or Yooka-Laylee, I ask myself a simple question. Would I rather be playing Rayman, Mario, or Donkey Kong instead? And the answer is every single time, yes.
What? Just because you prefer one game over another one doesn't mean that you shouldn't ever play a different game. What the hell? I prefer Banjo-Kazooie to Yooka-Laylee. That doesn't mean I didn't want to play Yooka-Laylee. What the... Why, Tonald?
It's a pretty fun game, but mid-tier platformers in particular are a very tough sell when others do the concept so much better. A better option for the indie platformer is a Hat in Time.
Everyone
this
says
is your
that.
throwback N64 platformer where the discount does not cut at all into the quality. The Hat in Time is a little rough around the edges, but the trade-off is platforming that's just plain fun. Adorable art style? Check. Good voice acting and funny characters? Check. Great level design and levels? Check.
Have a million pixels?
Delightful music? Yep. If I had to choose between this game and Super Mario Odyssey...
Did you say music
well,
twice?
What? Why does he have to choose between this and Mario Odyssey? What?
Who fucking knows?
This is the
It's
only
fucking
one.
insane.
Those are the only ones.
There are two different systems as well. Or, well, I don't know if Hat in Time is on Switch, but...
You have to choose between everything and Mario Odyssey.
Is it
So,
better than
before
Mario
you eat-
Odyssey? That's the question everyone has to answer.
Before you eat your lunch, you're like, would I rather eat this lunch or play Mario Odyssey?
That's the scale by which we all compare.
taking into consideration the cost factor, a Hat in Time wins every single time.
Oh, so you're saying it's better than Mario Odyssey when you consider cost. Okay.
I'm enjoying hearing these sounds.
And, God.
Screaming, random screaming, hooray.
Aquaria, which is an interesting spin on the Metroidvania game because, well, it's underwater. So there's no real platforming. If you want a more modern version of Aquaria, you can try out Song
Oh
of
no,
the
it is. That's all he said about that
created by the
game.
makers
It's
of
underwater.
Ratchet and Clank. With
Like
these
you have
kinds of
like some
you
games where it just goes on for like a minute and a half.
Once we goes,
like,
Metroidvania
this is a game.
underwater.
It has pixels. Go on, next game. Ah!
This game has pixels too. Whoa.
It's Metroid but underwater. Next.
get in and then you get out with a short, inexpensive, and more importantly, unique experience. Just like games like Dead Cells and Yuku's Island Express, two very nice games that are also incredibly unique.
What the fuck does nice games mean? What's a nice game? Is it a friendly game?
and cheap at the same time. Metroidvania games in particular also come in much more derivative forms, such as the recent Bloodstained Ritual
Derivative
of Night.
forms?
Damn. Ellie's making fun of Bloodstained. What do you say to that?
Did you make fun of it?
It's like derivative of Metroid games.
I actually don't know what it means.
Actually, I think I might be mixing up derivative with iterative, so he's probably not what I thought he said.
Derivative?
Dicterative? What?
Derogatory.
Came from another thing, rather like iterative is when it's like comes from it and does worse, typically, or whatever. I need to remember what my words mean.
I thought derivative.
Or is derivative a bad?
I think so.
One way or another, Bloodstained was awesome.
There you go. Case fucking solved.
This title is really good and as classic as you can get it. So if you're looking for something outside the box,
Wow,
this is not
spoiling
bad,
the
but it's
8-bit
very
level,
solid
what a
nonetheless.
motherfucker.
You gotta be real picky though with this genre, as it's mostly filled with mediocrity. From Sunder to Chasm and many, many more, Metroidvania games often leave much to be desired should you not pick out the best of the best. By being selective and waiting out the storm of shit, you can
He
get
said
your
the
hands
shit
on some
one.
pretty amazing
But he said poo-poo earlier.
experiences like Katana Zero, Lisa the Painful, or Slay the Spire. You can even get a game for free that's actually good, like Neon Beat.
You can get a game for free that's actually good. I like that he says it like we're in a world where you can't possibly play a game for free now that's any good.
Nope.
They exist.
I know
Nope,
it doesn't look
none.
like much, but hey, it's all about the gameplay. We can't play Zelda, God of War, Mario year-round because they're rare. There aren't enough of those games
Yes,
to hold
there
us
are.
over, and we can't put a
There's a
price.
shit ton of games that are of that tier, man.
You can't put a price tag on quality.
You literally
What's the
can.
main thing
I thought that's
price
what he
tags
just
exist for?
established.
You can't put a price tag on quality. You literally can. You can sell things for want to sell them. That's
Like,
that's how this works.
You know, have you ever been to a store and seen like one thing that's like, oh, let's say it's like £5, and then one thing it was £10, but they're the same product, but one is a higher quality like brand.
Well, yeah, but I thought that was his point. It's like we can't always have these games because, you know, they're of quality.
No,
They
You said
cost-
you can't put a price on quality.
That's what they do. Those games are expensive.
Doesn't count.
Wait, I swear that's what he said.
That's what I mean, though. I'm
enough of those games to hold us over, and we can't put a price tag on quality.
What?
No, you can't put a price tag on quality.
What does he think he said?
I don't think he knows what he said. I think he I don't think he's conscious. I think he takes all of his actions like as instinct.
Look, I know this is controversial, but I'm going to say it. I don't know that he's making a lot of sense.
What?
Look, I didn't mean to. I take that back. I'm sorry.
So we often look towards these cheaper
I'm so
titles,
total, I didn't mean
mid-tiers
it.
like
Please
Hellblade
forgive
or
me.
remasters of games we once loved to fill in the spaces between. Yet that search still
Jesus Christ! You just like do nothing but play video games at all times. You know, like
What else is there to do?
it's a streamline. He's got to put the place. He resorts to remasters when he's like, "Oh, we're running low on new releases. Got to get them remasters." Once they're done, like go back to older games. I don't know, man.
He is literally talking about it like he's an addict.
Yeah.
Like, full on.
goes on.
What else are you supposed to
on
do in
the
summer?
nights,
You fucking
because
play
we
video
must
games.
Still filter through all the trash. Down here, worst of all, there's much more to swim through to find the game you're actually looking for.
Swim
Ukulele
through?
is not trash, you piece of shit.
So, I managed to find some treats in Steam's summer sale to tide me over until Broketober. I guess I didn't need you after all, old buddy Anthem. We only scratched the surface today, though. This is a list of many more games on Steam that'll help you get through this boring-ass summer. It will
What the hell?
It will help you get through. What Subnautica's there? Buy that one.
People like
Outside,
people like
fucking
summers.
have sex or something.
I just love the idea. He's like, "Oh, summer's come around again, guys. We're gonna skip this shit as fast as we can."
be linked in the pinned comments as well as the description, so you can check it
The
out.
description.
To the storefront.
Description. That was so clever. You know, when he said that after he wrote it, he fucking nailed it.
Just wants to sound more alive. Okay, he wants to get into
So
it.
you can see the price and see if it interests you. David Hewa says, "I love this new downward thrust. You look like having a great time making these videos."
He featured a comment of someone saying, "I love this." This is the changed version that he promised. I think I'm actually seeing it here more
It's so
than ever.
different.
Yeah,
It's so different, yeah.
It's like it actually does feel like you put a soul in a robot and it's not sure of what the fuck is happening anymore and it's saying things like la, la, la.
Thanks, David. I really
This
appreciate
is
it.
the first thing
Hope you
Tonald
guys are
did when he
enjoying this
achieved
new
sentience.
style. Going forward, I will be reading the most liked comments at the end of each video from the prior video.
You'll be reading the most liked
Oh
comment.
yes, we have to get to the top comment, guys.
Wait, is that what he said? The most liked?
That's what he said.
Yes.
Is this his newest video?
I don't know. Is
won't
he
do
still
it if
doing
He won't
that?
do it if it's a meme. You have to make it a meme.
Oh, we got to make
He
it a
doesn't
funny.
understand.
But I'm gonna go ahead and guess he didn't keep up doing
Don't do
that.
a meme.
Yeah, I just scanned
Sorry.
through his latest video. He doesn't do it in that one.
Oh,
Bullshit.
You didn't keep
Fuck
this
you,
up.
Tonald.
Donald, we
Oh,
thought
that's
you
right, that's
changed.
right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's like 9 videos in between.
His- Second, I thought
Dude, his
that-
his newest video is called "The Rise and Fall of the First Person Military Shooter." It's 8 minutes.
Oh, that's enough.
Yeah, that's it. I wonder, does he even start with? Oh yeah, it does seem that he talks about Doom for at least 5 seconds. Good. Right.
Yeah.
it's just like it rose, it stayed for a while.
It was a
fell.
game. I don't know. Fuck off. Million pixels.
Share your thoughts on whatever the hell you want. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Peace out.
Since this was just like a random Tonald video, and one of the top comments on it was the hate mongers of the toxic brood. You know, stand behind you, Lord Captain Admiral Tonald. I kind of want to check his other videos now to see if they've got comments like that.
I leave one every once in a while if I see it like it's just come on. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll leave a supportive comment about the toxic brew. Yeah,
My
you know.
favorite part about that is that it was already top comment. That means like so many of the people there came from EFAP.
I like to think that we've really developed his fan base.